Ah, hell. I'm in the wrong game again.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drayden Gaming. So you know, on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Undefeated. So the last place we left off, we had just met the commissioner, and not a very reasonable person at all. This whole Fight League thing sounds like it probably does a lot of super illegal stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in, guys. Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go. Alright. We both turn our eyes away at the same time, and he returns to surveying his arena. I look forward to watching your next match. As if on cue, the doors open behind me, and the bodyguards are present once again. They lead me back to the way we came, in the same formation, out through the twisting tunnels that form the underbelly of the League. The rhino opens the final door, and the elephant forces me through it into the hallway. I turn to look at them, but the door has already been slammed shut. A lock clicks from behind it. So, that's it. It's been buzzing in my mind, through my body, under my skin this whole walk up. That was my one chance to fix things. To fix anything. To try anything. I need to go. I need to go do something. My legs move on their own through the hallway, past some strangers, down to some of the gyms. I need to do anything. There has to be something I can do. Is there anything I can do? I move up onto a treadmill, my mind racing as it crawls to a start. There has to be something. I can't just be trapped down here. Quitting is always an option. I can always quit, like Bucky said. I can always quit. It keeps ringing in my head, a cacophony of a voice that doesn't know what it's talking about. I can't quit. I can't just pussy out. What will everyone think? I'll be in debt for the rest of my life. No one topside is going to respect me. I can't... Zander? My eyes laser focus on Redline. He's here too. Cool. Awesome. Great. He has no fucking clue what I have to go through. I was gonna come check on you, but you weren't here. You doing okay? Great. Great? I nod. He just sort of stands there. Did something happen? I just don't want to fucking deal with him. I turn off the treadmill and stumble down off of it, brushing past Redline to the other equipment. I need to force this frustration out. Bruce's friend was using this bench press earlier. Fuck it. I just need something. I need to do something. I just keep my chin down and focus on my training. Just what I need to do. Zander! There's enough weight on this barbell for me. This is fine. I'm already laid down. I might as well do something with it. I grip the barbell and open my eyes. Redline's just standing above me right now. Need a spotter? Sure. Fine. My arms lift the barbell off its perch. This is nothing. I can do this. I can do anything. Right? That's why I came down here. That's what people have been telling me since day fucking one. I feel like I'm hallucinating. None of this is real. None of this is happening. I can't defeat Bruce. I can't quit. I can't talk to the commissioner. I can't talk to anyone. I can't get my fucking mind straight. Oh, 1 second, guys. I just ate. Ugh. That air caught in my throat. Zan, I'm fine, Redline. Just keep lifting those weights. Just keep pushing. Just keep fighting. Just keep your mouth shut and your chin down and your nose where it belongs, and maybe you'll get to the next day and you get to do it all over again. Xander, do you... I can't fucking think down here. Everything is too goddamn loud. The only bit of silence I got was with the commissioner, and he went ahead and ruined that too. I just gotta keep moving the barbell. Just keep forcing it to move. My arms are shaking. But that doesn't matter. I have to keep going. My blood is boiling, scorching straight through my skin. Everything hurts. I just need everyone to shut up so I can do what I need to do. I need to... Hey, Zan, maybe you... Red, can you shut the fuck... God! Searing pain cracks like a lightning bolt, splitting down my side, all the way down to my waist. My hands let go of the barbell. Shit! The bar stops an inch from my face, my hands cradling the space on my chest where the pain started. Redline sets the barbell back on its perch. Zander, what's happening? I sit up awkwardly. Everything hurts. Hospital. Hospital. Hospital? Drayden. Redline stammers for a second while I wheeze out before grabbing my arm and yanking it toward the door. I cry out in pain. Shit, hang on, bud, I got you. Anyone know how to keep the pain off? He calls out in the open gym. Everyone working out just sort of looks around, waiting for someone else to answer. After a beat of silence, Redline crouches down, gripping my legs and lifting me onto his back. I probably look like an idiot right now, getting a piggyback ride from someone my own size, however, whatever. I just need to... something. I don't know. It hurts too fucking much. We start moving a little too fast down the hall. Each sprinting step Redline takes jostles my body, pushing harder into that sore spot in my side. I don't say anything. I just pray that he gets me to the medbay soon. I close my eyes and wait, sucking in air. Redline says something I can't decipher. Words of encouragement, I suppose. Soon enough, I'm through the front doors of the medbay, and Redline carries me off to some room. He deposits me as carefully as he can in the bed, then sprints out the room again. The doors open, and a familiar voice instructs Redline to leave. He waits a beat before his footsteps disappear. I slowly turn my head to greet the doctor. Hey, Doc! Drayden is standing over me. He looks mad. He sits me up and hands me a pill. Swallow. I do. It goes down dry. It hurts. Everything hurts. Zander. Our gazes meet. Don't look at me like that. Please stop looking at me like that. I don't need your pity. I need to do this. His eyes soften. What happened, Zander? I don't know what happens, or why, but I can't stop myself. Tears well at the corners of my eyes. I try to speak, say anything, but nothing but a sob comes out. Don't look at me. I don't need this. I don't deserve this pill. I don't deserve another fight. Please stop looking at me. My eyes closed so I don't have to see him. I'm not sure if it's the effects of the painkiller or my body giving up on me, but I slump forward, pain striking again as I nearly collapse. Please stop looking at me, Drayden. Take your pill back. Take me back to the gym. I want to scream it. I need to feel this pain in my chest. I need it to hurt. His hands slide up and down my back gently. The tears keep pouring out, staining my fur and hands again, like a friend long forgotten knocking on my door. I forgot how good this feels. The salt stinging my eyes. Maybe that's the opioids talking. Judging by the pain fading in my chest, it probably is. My sobs get more pathetic after a few seconds. For only a moment in our solitude, I let out the weight of my world that I've been dragging. I'm sorry. I mutter the words through my tears. Drayden stays silent, pulling my head against his chest. His body is so warm and soft, and now I'm getting it wet with my own stupid tears. We stay there for a few moments, waiting until my tears sputter to a stop, save for some sniffling. Drayden sets a box of tissues on my lap, with a used one strewn to the side of the bed. How about you get some rest? We'll talk later. Don't leave. Sure. Please don't leave. He moves to the door. We're here if you need anything, Zander. Just press the button on your bed and we'll be at your side. I need you here. Please don't leave me alone. I got it. Thanks. Drayden flicks the light switch and exits, closing the door behind him. Oof. I usually try to avoid taking naps unless I absolutely need one. Never really had much time to nap anyways. Not only that, but my body just refuses to sleep in short bursts. It's all or nothing. So when Drayden left me yesterday and I cried myself to sleep, I stayed asleep until midnight or so. Extremely inefficient for my workout schedule. I'm almost jealous of cats. Those guys can pass out and wake up on a whim. Light on their feet, too, for the most part. Very unfair that I can't do that. After a sleep-filled day and a sleepless night, I'm completely exhausted. The late-night television down here isn't any different from what it was like topside. Shitty sitcoms with garbage plots, though the opioids Drayden gave me made them feel a little more funny than they had any right being. And it gave me something to focus on besides the 24 unread texts from Redline. Every other notification from him started with some sort of apology before I swiped it away. Yeah, just one more thing I need to apologize for. Maybe I should take a look through them now that it's daytime. The door opens and I click my phone off, placing it face down on my blankets. Good morning, Zander. Drayden spoke flatly as he entered, taking a seat next to the bed. I've heard the sing-song cadence of his good morning enough times to know that this was different. Good morning, Doctor. How are you feeling? I'm still not sure how to answer that. Better. The pain has died down a lot. He writes something down on his clipboard. He's a lot less smiley today. Typically, he would have responded with some lame joke. That's good. There's a brief pause as he finishes his writing. He finally looks up at me. I've spoken to Redline. Oh, no. What happened to doctor-patient confidentiality? Drayden rolls his eyes and sighs. That only covers your condition, Zander. I'm well within my rights to ask about the events leading up to an incident. From my understanding, it seems you injured yourself working out. Is this true? I guess I pushed myself a little too far. I explicitly told you to take it easy. He's not smiling. He's mad at me. I know. You said you were going to take it slow. I know. I don't want to make eye contact with him anymore. His eyes are always there when I look back. Drayden lets out a sigh and clips the pen to the top of the clipboard. Well, if you're feeling better, we can let you go. I've spoken to Bucky, too. Oh, no. For the next week, you are forbidden from doing any sort of exercise without explicit permission from myself and your coach. We've got coaches and cameras that are going to make sure that you don't get yourself into any trouble. The pit in my stomach grows. But, Doctor, I need to... What you need is rest, Zander. You've been hurt, Zander. You've taken a serious injury. You can't just get up and start moving again like it didn't happen. But if I don't keep moving, I can't... I feel a twinge in the back of my head. a reminder of my encounter with the Commissioner. Give it a week and make sure that bone is good and strong. Then you're free to do whatever it is that you need to do. But right now, you have to listen to me. Do you understand? Sure. Yes, Doctor. He sighs and fidgets with his clipboard. Zander, don't... Listen. I know that's not what you wanted to hear. I don't like having to get stern with you, but it's the only way we can get you to heal. So what, do I just dick around all week? You're free to do whatever you like, but it might be a good idea to maybe, I don't know. He sits up and holds his pen to his clipboard. Maybe talk about what's been going on. I look away. I could always sneak into the gym at night. I don't really want to call his bluff on how hard I'm getting policed for the next week, but I also don't know what else I'm supposed to do. What else is there to do if I can't prepare for my next fight? Drayden. Let's talk with Drayden. Yeah. God. Oh, so you actually get some choices here. Alright, let's go with the first one. We'll hang out with Redline. If I'm free to go, then I think I'll just head back to my room. Drayden's ears flickered a little. Oh, spend some time hanging out with Red? Sounds like a good way to relax. I'm not sure if he's being facetious about the relaxation aspect either. Yeah, I wanted to talk to him about yesterday. I really, really don't. That seemed to perk Drayden up, though. Oh, sounds great. Sounds like a good plan. Give me a call if anything comes up, alright? I nod, stumbling to the door. Walking always a little weird after getting injured. Walking's always a little weird after getting injured, it seems. You got it, Doctor. It's a little weird not having Redline around to bother me in the hospital, though I suppose that was only a one-time thing so far. So far. Not really happy with how quickly I resigned to coming back to the medbay more often, though maybe that's a good thing, coming to terms with my fate. It's exhausting, and not just the walk down this hall, though admittedly I find myself a little out of breath by the time I get to the main staircase. Maybe hurting my ribs did more damage than I had thought. My chest hurts from more than just that, though. I didn't feel this tired yesterday on the treadmill at all. The thought of seeing Redline makes my stomach churn, probably for a few reasons. Maybe it's the embarrassment of getting hauled down the hallway by him, or maybe because he stopped the weights from falling on me. What am I supposed to say to that? Thanks for keeping my head from getting crushed and also carrying me to the hospital. Okay, maybe that is what I'm supposed to say. Doesn't make it any easier, especially after I yelled at him like that. Maybe I should go back downstairs and find something else to do. There were some cool books down in the library, but I was notified I can't check any out until I win a fight, so it remains unfinished downstairs. A bit of a weird gatekeeping process, but I'm not really in any position to fight against it. This would be an excellent opportunity to go finish it up. One quick look at my phone reminds me it's at 2%. I didn't get a chance to charge it yesterday, and this old battery drains so damn fast. Ugh! At the very least, I can get in my room and grab the charger. Maybe the librarian will be nice and let me use an outlet. I sigh and crack open the door, half hopeful that Redline's off with his friends like usual. Redline's laying on his bed, his arms outstretched as he looks at the ceiling. He's got earbuds in and his eyes are closed. Wait, is he crying? The streaks of dark and matted fur under his eyes seems as good an indication as any. I stand there for a second in silence, not sure if he's noticed me yet. I can hear a bit of music from the door, so it must be pretty loud. Maybe I can sneak past and just grab my charger. I step in and creep to my bed, the charging cable half dangling off the side toward the outlet in the wall. As I move past, Redline lets out a shuddery breath and sniffles. Slowly his eyes open and shift to me. His expression changes instantly. Eyes widen as he sits up. Hey, dude! He turns away from me and wipes his eyes before taking the earbuds out. What's up? How's the doctor? I don't have time to answer before he stands up and moves to the door. He's still turned away from me. Actually, hold that thought. I gotta piss real quick. His paw snaps into a finger gun, and Redline's out the door. I guess I was staring for too long. I definitely could have got my charger and bailed. But now I feel like I'm obligated to stay. At least just tell him I was heading down to the library. But then he would probably ask to join, and who knows how little reading I'd get done with him talking my ear off. He took his phone with him, so I can't really snoop around to see what was going on either. The door cracks open, and Redline comes in, a big smile plastered across his face. Sorry about that. I've been drinking too much water. What's up, man? It's concerning to see his shift in temperament so quick. He's clearly trying to hide something. I was just, heading down to the library. I look back to my charger in the wall. With a sigh, I plug in my phone and set it down on the desktop. But my phone's dead, so I need to let it charge first. Redline's ears dip. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I wanted to bring it to your room, but they wouldn't let me past the front desk again. And they kept catching me when I tried to sneak by, so eventually they put out a guard out front too. I wasn't able to find another way in. Please don't sneak into the medbay, Redline. He winks and smiles. No promises. So what's up? You cleared to fight again? I remember one of the messages he sent me was asking about that. I feel bad for ignoring them, but he doesn't seem to be too upset. Not really. Doc says I'm off training for a week. Gotta let my ribs heal. Immediately, Redline stiffens up, grimacing. Ouch, a full week? Isn't that medicine to be some sort of miracle cure? So weights like this don't happen? I thought so too, but here we are. Maybe it's some kind of weird punishment for disobeying him? I laugh. It doesn't feel genuine. Yeah, it could be. You're pushing yourself way too hard. Yeah, I don't like that he's blowing it off like it's nothing. Does he not remember saving my head from the weights? Or me yelling at him? That's impossible. He remembers more about me than I do at times. But I'm glad you're okay. Shit, man, a whole week off? What are you gonna do with it? I shrug and look at my phone. Only 5%. God damn it. Hell if I know. There's a weird moment of silence. Redline's sitting in his chair and smiling at me, tail wagging. I think he's waiting for me to say something? What do you do? With all the time, I mean. Redline's tail slows and he thinks. Huh. I don't think I've seen him slow down at a question like this before. That's a good question. I usually keep myself busy with fight stuff, you know? Right, that's what I do. That's what I do too. Well, that and work, but those are the same down here. Another laugh, a little more genuine this time. I guess I never thought about it. You can't ask me a question like that, dude. There's too many options. It's only a week's worth of time. Redline, your options are very limited. Still, he continues thinking. I guess given your current situation, there's not a whole lot I would be able to do with a week. I can't go camping, can't practice music or photography, and we don't have much opportunity to cook until we get our own kitchens. Our own kitchens? Redline nods. Yeah, man, Tier 3 rooms get a little mini kitchen in the rooms. It's really cool. I used to bake all the time for my siblings, so any practice I can get would be awesome. Redline goes on talking about his siblings and their favorite baked goods of his. Our own kitchens. I really miss being able to just eat whatever I want. The food here is pretty good, but I've noticed that there are less stations open than when I first went to the cafeteria, so my options are getting more limited. I miss making my omelets. Not as fancy with what they give us down here, but food always tastes better when I make it myself. And Orlando was always worried about sugar intake, so he didn't care what we ate as long as we were careful about that. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks, or tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!